Come on, I made you special breakfast.
You can't cook.
외눈박이 고양이 프레드와 살고
You said you made me a special breakfast.
특별한 아침을 먹는 메리.
But I don't want to go. But what about Fred? You won't take care of him.
학교에 가기 싫은 이유가
It's gonna be
궁금합니다.
fun. Try being a kid.
1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, who wants to try 3 plus 3?
3 plus 3. But everyone knows it's 6.
한창 반항할 나이죠. 이럴 땐 입도 뻥끗 못하게 해줘야죠.
57 plus 135.
192.
좀 하네.
57 multiplied by 135.
드디어 굴복시켰는데요.
Okay.
7,695. The square root is 87.7.
Our principal, Mrs. Davis. Yes, Mary.
You to get on your phone and call Frank and tell him to get me out of here.
메리의 호통에 삼촌이 불려옵니다.
I see him at Berg's almost every Friday night.
I think your daughter, I think Mary, might be gifted.
It's the Trachtenberg method.
She's 7, though.
I learned it when I was 8.
담임의 말을 애써 외면하는데요.
Throw acts inappropriately for someone who's a child.
I'm sorry, I'm still passive-aggressively ignoring you.
자신의 마음을 몰라줘 속상한 프랭크.
Fred loves to watch the sandpipers. Fred's not a killer. He's a lover. Would my mom have wanted me to go to this school?
But I tell you what, she would have wanted you to have friends.
메리에게 사람들과 어울려 사는 법을 알려주는데요.
She wanted you to have compassion for others, like a cat can have for a sandpiper.
What if they don't like me?
And they're idiots.
다음 날
Get a hold of yourself.
On the top of the paper, so that I know who did such good work. Don't be messy. You guys can...
Done.
Okay, I thought you might finish quickly, so...
메리가 범상치 않은 아이임을 알아본 담임은 메리를 시험해 봅니다.
Done.
메리에 대해 좀 더 알아보는데요. 알아갈수록 궁금증이 커져만 갑니다. 결국 진짜 사실 1도 없이 직접 물으러 가죠.
Your niece.
And she never just showed up unannounced. She never showed up with the baby. Came home that night and Mary was on the couch and found Diane on the bathroom floor.
And what about the father?
This particular guy didn't last a month. Dad died when I was 8. My mom, short version is she turned her back on Diane when she got pregnant.
So Mary is a genius.
다음날 등교 시간. 친구의 숙제에 감탄하는 메리.
You did a mean thing to a little kid. What are you gonna do about it?
친구를 대신해 분노하는데요.
You good?
Of the Oaks Academy for Gifted Education. Mr. Adler, I can get your daughter a scholarship. Full ride.
This family has a history with those schools. 12-year-old bullies a 7-year-old and she stands up.
프랭크에겐 일상이었던 영재 학교보다는 친구를 위해 용기를 낸 메리가 자랑스러운데요.
Just dumb her down into a decent human being.
하지만 교장은 그 마음을 이해 못합니다.
I think you have something you'd like to say to the class. You want to hop up and say it?
Hitting people is wrong, even if they're bad. How can I say something I want to say? Justin Zoo was the best art project.
메리는 프랭크의 바람대로 성장하고 있습니다.
There's a lady standing in front of our door.
That'll be your grandmother.
Mary, I understand you like mathematics. You'll find a great out-of-print book by Charles Zimmer.
메리에게서 재능을 발견한 에블린.
Kind of moved on to differential equations now.
Things I know you'll find.
School night and there's homework to do.
This godforsaken mosquito ranch was a conscious choice.
할머니와의 만남으로 무엇이 메리에게 최선일지 고민하게 됩니다.
I'm not leaving without her.
Welcome to Florida. Diane didn't want you to have her.
Diane didn't always think things through. And what do you think she'd say if she saw how her child is living now?
That she's living a somewhat normal life? Yes, I do.
She's not normal, and treating her as such is negligence on a grand scale.
And you're gonna take that girl, you're gonna bury her into it. Talk nonsense.
메리가 특별함을 알게 된 할머니는 어떻게든 메리를 데려가려 합니다.
And start thinking about what's best for the child. If it doesn't, I suggest you call your attorney.
Hey, let's go outside. But I don't know. Neither does anybody else.
할머니를 따라가면 메리의 삶도 누나처럼 사라질까 걱정됩니다. 결국 법정에서 만나게 되는데요.
Really? It was at this time that Mr. Adler preemptively and illegally took custody of the girl and spirited her across state lines for the purpose of denying my client custody. We petitioned the court to grant my client full custody of the child.
My client took an infant under his wing for one reason only. It was his sister's desire.
Her lawyer has a nice suit.
능력 있어 보이는 상대 변호사에 잔뜩 기가 죽은 프랭크. 오늘도 옆집 로보타에게 메리를 맡기고 퍽에 옵니다. 거기서 만난 담임과 진실 게임을 하는데요.
Look, if it's too much, you can just drink your drink.
훅 치고 들어온 도발에 속내를 드러냅니다.
That I'll ruin Mary's life.
예사롭지 않은 눈빛을 교환하는데요. 역시나 프랭크의 집에서 눈을 뜨죠.
I can't find my DVD.
Now you were the last person to watch it. What did you do with it?
때마침 DVD를 찾으러 메리가 들어옵니다. 민망함에 황급히 도망가는 보니,
Sir?
미안함에 화를 내는 프랭크.
Awkward.
Apartment this early on Saturday morning, yes or no?
No.
No. You broke every rule. Can I just get 5 minutes of my own life?
홧김에 내뱉은 말에 후회하는데요.
Nothing that happened today was your fault. I was really mad at me. I'm sorry. Please, doesn't count if it's not eye to eye.
You really have no life because of me?
Say things all the time we don't mean. So
메리를 이틀간 할머니 집에 데려간다는 문서가 도착합니다.
You and my mom were always together. Is that you? Who are those people?
My research colleagues.
So then you came to work at a college in America?
I married your grandfather and I had children.
메리에게 집착하는 이유가 있었습니다. 영재성을 증명하고자 옛 동료에게 가고 교수는 상상도 못할 함정을 준비하는데요.
7 great and meaningful problems. He proved the Poincaré conjecture. This is your mother's problem.
No picture. She didn't solve it?
No,
Maybe I'll have my picture up.
할머니의 의도대로 흘러갑니다.
I can help you. Your name will live forever.
한참을 문제 앞에서 고민하는 메리.
I see you're looking at a little problem.
메리는 그저 조금 총명한 아이였던 걸까요?
Not much to dissect if you ask me. It was wrong.
What?
You forgot the negative sign on the exponent. Maybe this school isn't as great as you think it is.
메리의 이야기를 듣고 의기양양해져서 돌아옵니다. 문제의 오류를 고치고 막힘없이 풀어가는 메리.
Mary, you knew the problem was incorrect. Why didn't you say anything?
Nobody likes a smartass.
삼촌에게 배운 걸 실천했던 건데요.
Why don't we just call Evelyn and tell her I don't want to do this?
sooner we answer these questions, sooner we get to go home.
I like Evelyn, but I don't want to live with her.
Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Hi, Mary. I'm Pat Golding. Your uncle told you you're not going anywhere.
Just 15 minutes ago. So we're done here?
Nominating Mrs.
메리의 친부를 통해 메리의 양육권을 뺏으려는 에블린.
When was the last time you saw Mary?
I've never seen her.
Oh, did you try and find her?
Best I could. I couldn't just go and search the entire country.
Let's Google Mary Adler and you better add her middle name.
딸의 풀네임조차 모르는데요.
Eileen.
It's a newspaper article called
One of them is Mary Eileen Adler. In your defense, you never recognized. And his nomination of Mrs. Adler is no less disingenuous.
Parent, I'm inclined to side with Mr. Cullen's laptop at this time.
변호사의 공격이 제대로 먹힙니다.
Take it to the airport. Go home, Evelyn.
I hate it. There were us. Hotel.
Why did you have to tell her that deadbeat was testifying?
Because it's the truth.
메리는 친부가 왔었지만 그냥 갔다는 사실에 괴로워하는데요. 프랭크가 메리를 위로하기 위해 간 곳은 바로
Hey, put your shoes on. We're going for a ride. You too.
병원입니다.
It's a hospital.
프랭크는 무엇을 보여주기 위해 기다리는 걸까요? 졸던 사람들이 무언가에 깜짝 놀랍니다. 이에 메리도 준비하는데요.
It's a boy.
That's exactly how it was when you were born.
자신이 태어났을 때의 모습을 상상하며 행복해하죠. 다시 시작된 법정 공방에 에블린이 나옵니다. 프랭크의 변호사는 삶이 없는 에블린의 교육 방식을 꾸짖습니다.
How often in a year did you take Diane to a baseball game? And Diane never went to one game. What color was the dress Diane wore to prom? Did she go to camp during the summer?
No.
Girl Scouts?
No.
Then what did she do?
She loved mathematics.
Mrs. Adler, who's Paul Reva?
당황하는 에블린.
He was a boy from the neighborhood.
Paul was Diane's first love, wasn't he?
Diane was 17 years old at the time. She didn't know anything about love.
Didn't Diane and young Mr. Reva run away together? And you called the police, didn't you?
Yes.
Because he kidnapped her?
Yes.
You see, kidnappers don't usually take their victims skiing. And when they returned, you pressed kidnapping charge. Until Paul stopped calling Diane, didn't you?
Yes.
And how did she take it?
She was upset for a while.
In March of 1999, didn't Diane Adler attempt to take her own life?
메리를 위해서 엄마의 아픈 과거를 헤집는데요.
She realized she'd made a mistake and she thanked me.
No more questions.
이렇게까지 해야 하는지 회의감이 듭니다. 이번엔 프랭크가 나오는데요.
So safe to say, no health insurance.
No.
Did Diane have a problem with your health plan at Boston University? What do you do when little Mary gets sick? Mr. Adler, does Diane's daughter have her own bedroom?
No.
경제적인 상황을 몰아붙이니 할 말이 없습니다. 심지어 모함까지 하는데요.
And here comes Mary. What a great way to get even. To do harm to your mother. And Mary to you is just a pawn in all this, isn't
Diane wanted Mary. She wanted her to have friends and to play.
Did she not attack a child on the school bus? Were you arrested for assault?
A drunk idiot attacked me. What does that have to
Did
do
you
with
spend the
anything?
night in jail? You are in way over your head here. Before
Does
she is
counsel have
irreparably
a question
damaged.
for my client or not?
변호사가 꼬집는 현실에 많은 생각이 스쳐 지나갑니다.
Yes.
I have no further questions.
Just listen to me, man. Would be put in a fostering situation.
No.
Mutually approved from your front door. Now, she would attend the Oaks.
재판 결과가 불투명해지자 차선책을 제안합니다. 바로 메리에게 선택권이 주어지는 12세까지 위탁하는 것이죠.
I've been in his courtroom 100 times. Do me a favor.
이제 그에겐 선택의 여지가 없습니다.
You guys gonna be okay with the cat?
I've been thinking a lot about the word compromise. Goodbye, Frank.
Look, you're going to a brand new school, a better school.
I don't want to. I want you and Roberta now. Frank, you promised me.
Come on, don't do this. Come on, please.
No. Frank! Don't leave me! Frank!
누구를 위한 선택인지 모르겠습니다.
And every day she'd do something, just little personality was exploding. So damn entertaining.
메리를 잃은 공허함과 분노로 어쩔 줄 모르는데요. 오랜 기다림 끝에 다가온 면접일.
Hey, hi, Frank. She didn't want to see you.
하지만 메리는 배신감에 마음의 문을 굳게 닫아버립니다. 집안 곳곳엔 메리와의 추억들로 가득한데요. 며칠 후 도서관에서 충격적인 사진을 보게 되는데요. 프랭크는 소식을 듣고 바로 찾아갑니다.
Hi.
Hi, can we help you?
Yeah, do you have a one-eyed orange cat named Fred?
Hey,
I told him he couldn't.
안락사 직전에 프레드를 구하고 그렇게 비밀을 알게 됩니다. 의문의 상자를 들고 바로 떠나는데요.
Frank? Where's Evelyn?
Evelyn is in the guest house.
Come on, Mary. We're going home. You need to look at this. Let's move. Come on.
no.
아직 삐져있어 도망치는 메리를 달래주러 프랭크가 갑니다. 에블린은 신고하려다 프랭크의 서류를 보게 되는데요. 그토록 바라던 증명에 정신이 멍해집니다.
You promised me.
I made a mistake. I missed you too.
서로의 마음을 솔직하게 말하고 화해하는데요.
They took Red.
I got him. He's home.
For real?
Yeah.
Why did you leave me there?
Because I thought I was bad for you. If Mary is this amazing, smart, sweet human being,
then I must be doing something right.
You're smiling.
이제 에블린만 해결하면 됩니다.
What is this?
You want to know how Diane told?
It is not a
It
completed
is.
proof. No, it isn't.
Evelyn, stop.
현실을 부정하고픈 엄마에게 진실을 말해주는데요.
Diane instructed me very clearly that I was only to publish a post-mortem.
She died 6 years ago.
It wasn't her death she was talking about.
자신이 죽은 뒤에 공개할 거란 말에 충격받습니다.
Take it.
It doesn't seem as though Diane wanted me to have it.
Diane didn't always think things through.
프랭크의 설득으로 평생의 염원을 이루려는데요. 에블린이 다이앤의 증명을 홍보하고 지켜내려면 메리를 신경 쓸 겨를이 없게 만드는 거였죠. 동료 교수에게 발표 준비 전화를 하면서 살펴보던 유품 상자 속의 연습장에서 다이앤의 눈물 자국이 보입니다. 난제를 풀고 난 딸의 공허함을 느끼고 자신이 딸에게 얼마나 큰 압박감을 줬는지 깨닫습니다.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well.
No.
Hello?
For Seymour Shanklin, please.
영화 어메이징 메리를 보면서 귀여운 딸과 불우한 환경이라는 구성이 비슷해서인지 IM쌤이 많이 생각났습니다. 그러다 어느 순간부터 내 딸이 영재라면 보통 사람들처럼 보통의 삶을 사는 것이 나을지, 평범한 일상을 포기하더라도 영재의 삶을 살아가는 것이 나을지, 어느 것이 내 딸의 행복을 위해 좋을지 생각해 보았는데요. 우리가 막연하게 원하기만 하던 영재의 삶이 정작 본인들에게 있어서는 저주일 수도 있다는 걸 깨달았습니다. 물론 결론은 누구나 같을 겁니다. 아무리 천재라도 삶의 대부분은 평범한 사람들과 살아가야 하기 때문이죠. 이상 최신의 드라마였습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.